Hello YouTube, my name is The Legend of DS and welcome to another Media Create sales data analysis. Media Create obviously launches releases its data on hardware and software information once a week, obviously on Wednesdays, and they released it for the week of the 28th of August to the 3rd of September 2017 for the sales in Japan, obviously. And this video is going to be a much more calm, much more relaxed video than it was last week. Last week I kind of did the video in a little kind of speed run, mostly because, you know, I had just bought the Switch and I was really enjoying Breath of the Wild and I really wanted to get back to it. So yeah, and this week it's more relaxed, more chill. So let's do it. Let's start off with the top 10, the top half of the top 20, but the top 10. Number 1 was the new release of new Everybody's Golf, or Everyone's Golf, selling 100,000 units. This week then we have in number 2, Splatoon 2, selling 52,320. By the way, new Golf is a game for the PS4. Obviously Splatoon 2 on the Nintendo Switch, including the bundle, sold 52,320, bringing the grand total for that game to 1,056,500. Then we have the new entry, the 3DS Entry Mystery Dungeon 2, including the limited edition, sold 29,000 units. Number 4, we have Monster Hunter Double Cross, selling 27,000 units. At number 5, we have Dragon Quest XI for the 3DS, selling a grand total of 22,000, bringing the total for that game on the 3DS at 1.6 million. Obviously this is just physical, so very good numbers. Then we have Knights of Azora, the bride of the new moon, or bride of the new moon, for the PS4, selling 18,207 units. This was obviously a new entry on the list. Then we have Dragon Quest XI for the PS4, selling 14,000, bringing the grand total to 1.3 million at retail. Then we have Mario Kart 8, keeping on with its legs, selling 12,000 units, bringing it the total to 672,000. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe for the Switch. Then for the 3DS, Snack World Treasures, this is I believe number 9. Exactly, number 9. I was just recounting. By the way, funny enough, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe at number 8. I just noticed that. Then Snack World Treasures for the 3DS, selling 10,000 units, bringing the total for that game to 148,000 units. Then we have at number 10, Biohazard Liberation Embered Edition. For the people that don't know, this is Resident Evil. Then we reach the bottom half of the top 20 with the PS Vita version of Knights of Azora, selling 7,000 units. Then we have at number 12, Detective Jingoru Sabaru Ghost of the Dusk. Hope I didn't butcher that. Also a new release for the 3DS, selling 6,132 units. Then we have for the Nintendo Switch, ARMS, selling 5,000 units, bringing the grand total for the game to 215,000 in Japan. Then the PS4 version of Late Night, selling 4,000 units, bringing the total to 13,000. This is number 14. At 15, we have The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, selling 4,904 units, bringing the grand total to 576,000 units in Japan at retail. Then we have Knights of Azora 2, Bride of the New Moon, for the Nintendo Switch, selling 4,463. This was a new release, so the Switch version was the one that sold the least. Then we have the 3DS version of Tobiko Animal Crossing Amiibo. Oh, it's the Amiibo. Tobiko confused me a little bit, but selling 4,000 units, bringing the total to 232,000. Then we have Dragon Quest X all-in-one package for the PS4, selling 3,829, bringing the grand total to 22,000 units. Then Late Night selling for the PS Vita, selling 3,000 units, bringing the grand total to 11,000 overall. Then we have New Division Gem Neptune 7R for the PS4, selling 3,000 units, bringing the grand total to 19,000. for its total in Japan at retail. Then we reach the hardware sales data. So in hardware, the Nintendo Switch sold 50,000 units, being the best-selling version or best-selling system in Japan by quite the margin. Then we have the PS4 selling 21,000 units, the new 3DS XL 12,000, the new 2DS XL 11,000, the PS Pro or the PS4 Pro 4,000, almost 5,000 for the PS Pro. Then the PS Vita selling 3,973. Actually, I've really been saying the numbers, but you can see them on screen. Then we have the then the 2DS at 1,935, the 3DS or new 3DS at 486, the Wii U at 116, the PS3 at 85, and the Xbox One at 78. That's kind of low that's really low for the Xbox One. Then the combined numbers for the 3DS and the PS4 are 26,384 if I'm doing my math right for the PS4, and 26,268 for the 3DS. So they are battling out for number 2. Obviously the Switch showing more. So really good numbers this week. Again, Switch was able to keep up stock. It does seem like the week before the launch of Dragon Quest Monster Hunter was really an anomaly, that Nintendo was keeping keeping the game from being not released. They were keeping stock back for the game. So really nice numbers for the Switch. 50,000, again, great numbers. Splatoon 2 continues to beast in Japan. Not sure you could say that there is a bundle, but let's be completely honest. Bundle or not, Splatoon 2 would have kept on selling. It will keep on selling. Also, Splatoon 2, I just bought it today. Very fun game. I've been playing it a lot. Other than that, Monster Hunter doing 27,000, which is surprising. Most people were expecting, myself included, for this game not to do very well or keep on doing very well. And let's see until the end of the month. I might be premature to say it's doing better than expected. People that were expecting this to do crazy numbers or mainline Monster Hunter numbers were kind of delusional, mostly because this is the port of the enhanced version of a game, and the enhanced version came out 5 months ago. That game came out 2 years ago, so it was very tough for this game to do well, but it did moderately well. So apart from that, Mario Kart 8 continues to have great legs. Same with Breath of the Wild, and ARMS surprisingly also having long legs. Dragon Quest being phenomenal. But the gap is starting to widen between the two versions of the game. This week was an 8,000 units gap in favor of the 3DS in terms of sales. People were surprised, and honestly, the PlayStation fans have the right to be surprised and congratulating the PS4 for its success, because nobody was expecting the game to do well. Honestly, I wasn't. Most people weren't. And let's see how well the Switch version of Dragon Quest XI does. I think it was a right move to not release the game on the Switch immediately, not because of software, the sales of the Switch, but mostly stock issues, and mostly because it would probably kill the sales of the 3DS and the PS4 version, especially if the Switch version is the version that is the PS4 version. It would probably kill both versions. So yeah, this has been it. This video, this analysis. There's not really much to say. I said it was going to be probably not as fast as the other one, but it apparently is going to end up being about the same in terms of size, how long it was. So thank you so much for watching. I've been the Legend of DS, and I'll see you guys next time.